All right, y'all. Fight fans. Mauricio Suleiman in the WBC is about to mess it up for all of the sanctioning bodies, and I'm going to tell you how. Now, just like they did Shakur, when they came at Shakur for sanctioning fees for a fight that he wasn't even fighting for their belt. He went up in weight and was fighting for the WBO belt, and they hit him with $100,000 they wanted for sanctioning fees when he wasn't even fighting for their belt. And they stripped him because he wouldn't pay them the money. Also because he was cool with Terrence Crawford, who also decided not to pay them the $300,000 that they wanted for sanctioning fees after he got done whooping on Canelo. So now they had David Benavidez. David Benavidez is going up in weight. David Benavidez is 31-0 with 25 KOs. And he's the two-division champion at this point right now. He currently holds the WBC at 175 pounds, light heavyweight. He's going up. He want to go up and fight Zudo Ramirez for the WBO Cruiserweight Championship. Got nothing to do with the WBC once again. But the WBC want to stick their greedy paws in there and get something off of this fight. So now they came up with this bull. They're going to come up with a belt since the fight is being fought around Cinco de Mayo weekend. They coming up with this Cinco de Mayo belt, and they using that as a reason why David Benavidez need to come off of a $120,000 sanctioning fee for a fight, once again, not fighting for the WBC belt. So the other sanctioning bodies is getting a little bit pissed off because now, by him being so greedy, he, for one thing, holding up some of the fights that don't have nothing to do with them, but definitely was fights that the other sanctioning bodies was going to get money off of. And then for the other thing he doing, how he messing it up for the other sanctioning bodies is he making it more and more enticing for fighters to look in another direction and stop focusing so much on these sanctioned fights, on these WBC, IBF, WBO, WBA belts. You got Zuffa in the game right now trying to say Zuffa belt finna be that deal. And they got good money over there. They got a hell of a doggone budget over there to pay these fighters, and these fighters is looking that way. So this boy that he pulled with Shakur Stevens, this boy he trying to pull with David Benavidez is messing it up for all of the sanctioning bodies and giving Zuffa a way into the game. Y'all tell me what y'all think, because I think in a minute, the sanctioning body is going to mess around and cancel themselves out, and it's going to be a whole different game out here. We ain't going to see people trying to become undisputed and collect up all these sanctioning bodies belts, because the fighters is realizing, like Shakur said in one of his interviews recently, he said, y'all coming to see me and Ryan Garcia fight whether we fight for a belt or not. Why do we need the sanctioning bodies? This Taz from Combat Sports Arena. Let me know what y'all think. I'm out.